What is going on with all you amazing people? I know it's been a minute since I've shared any content. Just want to let y'all know right now, nothing's wrong. Everything's good. I did not go to Seattle like we planned. We did not go to Seattle like we planned. We ended up staying here with this little statue. Oh, he moved. This little spoiled love bag of fur and barks every now and then. So you might be wondering what's going on. Why haven't you been sharing content? Just working out, hanging out with Carla, quality, like good quality time. She's been on vacation, I think a few more days until she goes back to work. And we've been working out, exercising, getting a lot of rest, playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I've been listing often on eBay. I haven't been sharing any auctions. I haven't been having any auctions, but I'm going to be getting back to that soon, as well as thrifting videos. I haven't done thrifting videos longer than creating vlogs, and they are a different type of group of amazing people. And that's too much to decide. Nothing's changed other than my muscles and the way I feel within clothing. I started working out in July, and I was struggling on the bench press, which is like a manly thing, I would say, to generalize all men who go and work out. It's like, oh, the chest, right? Let's go work out on the chest. Let's work out on the arms. Not like that. It's usually a lot slower, a lot more, I don't know. There's more to it, but I ended up struggling with 95 starting off, and then before I knew it, I hit 225, and then it made me wonder, like, well, let me learn more about the techniques of working out and do things properly than the basic I know. And my basic is a lot more than basic where people start out. So I learned a few pointers in July, August, September. I ended up bench pressing 315 pounds. And I was like, man, that's awesome. But by that time, I wasn't feeling like I actually got a workout. I felt like, yeah, I was tired, but I wasn't feeling like, oh, like, yeah, I feel like my chest is working out on arms. And I started taking the weight down and getting more reps in and concentrating on parts of my body that I want to improve on, not just get bigger. I want definition. Like, I want to look like I work out. When somebody sees me, I want them to be like, yeah, he works out on something. Definitely works out. We'll leave it there. Nothing else. No, nothing magical, nothing special. Just that guy works out. I think that's like a badge of honor, an invisible one that only certain people see. Along with that, about a month ago, I started working out on my legs, getting some definition in there. My legs, or our legs, are conditioned very well, so it takes a little bit more effort because we're always on our feet, we're always walking around. You don't have to run to lose weight or get cardio in. I just finished after my chest and arm day today, mainly biceps. I did like 30 minutes of just a nice walking pace, and I don't want to run all the time. I've been running, getting a mile or two in, and is very comfortable at a slow pace, my pace. But the walks are really nice because I'm not trying to run so hard that I'm like giving it my all that I burn muscle over calories. But I know walking helps a lot more burn calories and not it take over towards my muscles that I've been working on. Like anything else, when I dive into something, I dive hard, like head first in a pool with no water. Like, I just shoot for the moon. Shoot the moon. Freaking Cheech and Chong. But anyways, when I started working out, the beginning of September, I measured my arms because I seen something on TikTok. And I'm going to say my arms are probably like around 15 to 16 inches, which if you Google that, it'll say 15 or more is kind of above average. So I was already at 16 inches about a month or two in of working out. So since then until now, July, August, September, ooh, not even flexing, I could tell. arms. You see that? Oh, 18 inches right there at the zero across. 18-inch arms, my friends. And although I am right side dominant, right arm dominant, I feel a lot stronger on my left side than I do on my right side. I feel like it fatigues faster too. So some of y'all haters are gonna say, but Sonny, what about your left arm? I bet it's not the same. You might be surprised. Oh, right, hard to tell. Let me turn this a little more. Ooh, a little flex, just a little flex. And it is right at 18. Right at 18. Now, my arms don't have a lot of definition on the inside. On the outside, it was like, okay, I could see size and my forearms are pretty big. And I had a couple yesterday. I had several couples talking about the size of like their vases and things like that. And I was like, this is a nice size. And one of the husbands was like, so are those arms? And I was like, huh, thank you. And the wife was like, mm-hmm. And I was like, uh-oh, how's he gonna look from her response to his reaction, right? And then she was like, yeah, how do you work out on your arms? Your forearms. So a lot of people, they're like, do curls, right? And I know this is everywhere. Welcome back to my channel. I am Squirrel everywhere. So what I like about reverse curls is that you get the thickness on the top side of your forearms. And to me, it like evens out with the size of your biceps to come down, rather than like a nice bicep and then you got like narrow forearms, inner arms. But if I wanted to, I could work out on the inside and get this little ball that's here. But for what? To say I got a little ball right here? When I had a lot less body weight and more in shape, I actually peaked. There's like this little ball that comes up on top. Now, I wouldn't mind getting that. And I had them on both sides. And it was pretty unique when I did them, but you got to stress the crap out of your biceps and like hit it just right. And once they're there, just keep working out and maintain on it. I have been working out. I am loving exercising. When I love something, it's hard to get back to the other things that I also love. And that's been something I've always talked about, is finding your balance. But there's also like, not sacrifices, because I haven't stopped reselling. I did not create any content, but I felt a lot happier just spending time with Carla the way we have been. I mean, on the couch, just playing Animal Crossing, like asking her, like, what is that you do? Can I play? And she just sees the way I react. And I, rather than like, oh, look, I caught this fish. She's like, I already caught that. And I was like, yeah, but it's the first time I caught it. And just like having these moments together that are so small, but yet so special, to where she's like, you're like a kid now. Like, you should see the way you laugh and react to things you do. Like, oh, I got this. And I'm like, oh, what is that? So it's good to have something in common, not just like, oh, we're married. Good common relationship. Good things to be in. It's not in common. Yeah, I guess in common. But it's really nice when you, as partners, can mingle with that one thing or multiple things, but be in tune, like to enjoy that same thing together. Not just, oh, we're in a house together or we like the same places to eat, but these little things too, where you could just stay at home and do nothing and be so comfortable and find yourself even more in love, or rekindle this fire that you might feel like it's good, but to be content about love, I think takes away from the burning desire to love and be like, have towards the person you love. So hard to talk about it, hard to describe it, because love has no real definition. They asked us that in college, what is love? And everybody had the same answer. And then somebody would say something, then another person was like, well, yeah, well, you said this, and then what about this? And I think love is like forever defining itself, at the same time wanting to grow. And I feel like the way that I am, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I always want to grow. I don't like being content in one thing. Although I love being like, I settle at times, but settling is okay, but not for long. You got to want to grow. You got to want to love and be passionate about things, and not just that one thing. Like, grow outside of that one thing and get as much experiences as you can in life, because when you get too old to where you can't physically move around, you're going to say, I wish I would have, if only, you know. And that's where I am fortunate, to where all the hardships I've gone through and the things that I thought were tough at times, and if I had just thought about, okay, this is only tough for a moment, I could do so much other things after getting over it. And I think I hung on to too much things that were hard for me, and I blamed the world, to where now it's like, it's only a moment. It's hard only for a moment. You could give up on it for a moment, but you come back to it and go harder, because you're going to research and learn. And with the way the world is today, there's no reason why you can't learn something or try something or experiment or see something new. There's so much stuff here in Vegas too that I was telling my wife yesterday, babe, we need to open up. I know, fridge, I'll close the door in a minute. I was like, we need to open up to other places here in Vegas and get to know more about it. And she was like, you're right. She was like, I was just thinking the same thing. And I was like, sure you were. Right now, she is with their friend, Crystal. They're getting, she said pedicure, but I'm pretty sure she's getting an all-around cure. Pedicure, manicure. And Tip, on Halloween, is going to be having another grooming session. He had one about 2-3 weeks ago. He hears the crinkling sound, and he loves these things. Y'all know what this is? I love these things. Like, one is just enough. Like, there's a little taste to this. Not a little. It's like a real good taste. And I'm like, oh, I could keep eating these, but I eat one and it's enough. If I try to eat two, I was like, I overdid it. Here you go, boy. Here you go, boy. Here, everybody wants to see you. You ready? You want to teach them tricks? Up. Circle. No, you got to get up and circle. Up. Up. Oh, because I'm not your mom. You're doing everything I'm asking you not to do. Circle. 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 Sit. Down. Good boy, Tip. Good boy. Good boy, son. I'm pretty sure everybody missed you. No, this is mine. I already gave you 2 pieces. This is mine right here. Orders, shower, wash up, wash the dishes, which I got to do right now. I got a little bit of dishes. And as much as I'm like, dishes are always here, Carla's been talking about getting a maid. And I would love to have a maid. I just don't know how I feel about somebody cleaning up after us. Not so much that, but knowing what we have in the house, you know? That's the hard part, because our place got broken into. When we first moved to Vegas, we moved into an apartment. Our place got broken into, and it scarred us. And trust is a thing. Like, I trust people. You gotta learn how to trust everybody. Not every person that is nice to you is nice all the time. Anyways, I am hungry. I am gonna make me 3 scrambled eggs, a little bit of garlic salt. I'm gonna have some oatmeal with some mixed nuts and fruits and a banana. What, you smelling my oatmeal? Look at that. Look at my oatmeal right there. I'm just gonna add a whole banana. Tip likes bananas. I might give him a little piece. You want some? You want some banana? Look at all this dog food over here. We stocked up because they had a sale. We'll give him some. I'll keep that little butt in right there. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, you act like you don't want it right now, but it'll be gone in a moment. Yep, moment has passed. Look, he's gonna take it. Don't put it in the carpet. Don't put it in the carpet. Tip, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get out. taking it to a little spot. Is that your little sacred spot over there? I know your spots. I know all your spots. Think we don't know? We know you very well. No, you got some right inside there. Don't look at my bowl. Told you. He's always like that. He always acts like, I don't want it. And then he goes and scarfs it down and forgets to breathe and then looks like, hey, where's the rest of it? This is mine, not yours. Nope, mine. We got our Ohana right there from Twin Falls, Idaho. We're going to be seeing them next month. We will not be missing out on. 12:19 lunchtime, but I am having me some this. So this has been my go-to breakfast for the past 4 days. My go-to eggs, 3 of them. No rice. Carla's been like, hey, you want rice? No, I don't want rice. I'm trying to limit what I eat. I don't want so much carbs all the time. I want to slim down. So got half a cup of oats, pretty much 80% of the banana. About 2 tablespoons of the mixed orchard nuts and raisins and other things that go in there. All right, in my messy office, we are gonna take a photo. Oh, I need to find the top of this somewhere over here. But I want to sell some of these small stuff and mix it in with some of the big stuff. So let's use this, a thumbnail for knickknacks. Setting up stuff to resell is easy. Everything's easy. You just gotta have a plan, focus on it, follow through. Working on getting these up on knickknacks, available for pre-bid. Here's some new stuff that I ended up getting. I ended up going to, what was it? The flea market and coming across this beautiful piece. And was it that one? No, it wasn't. It was a vase. I think it's downstairs. No, I have it right under here. I'll show you in a minute. So I got this along with the vase for $15, folks. I picked this up and immediately I knew it was something special. This one is vintage. This is a Clare crucifix. This one is Westmoreland. No, Westmore. Waterford. There we go. Waterford, a vintage Clare Waterford crucifix. Beautiful, beautiful condition. These sell up to $145 to $60. There is the name right there. Beautiful piece. For $15, you can't beat that, folks. I have quite a bit of valuable stuff up in here. This one was given to me on an order from Whatnot. I ended up going on there. There was somebody that left me a comment. I'm going to need this right behind it. My stuff is getting a little crowded, so I need to start selling some things and make some space. My first stew bin. Found this for, along with other items, for $4.99 a while back. I'll try it again on the knickknacks auction. This is one I came a nearby garage sale. Beautiful piece right here. This does have a UV glow. I got this for $5. I'm going to be having that in my knickknacks auction as well. But I can't have too much glass or too much items because I need to reinvest in some bubble wrap. Where's the other item? Oh, I ended up getting some tags here from Amazon. I put it purposely there so I could see it. But here's the vase. This is my first right here. Hager. Vintage, iridescent, looks like it's kind of oily. Like when you go on the road, on a concrete road, and after it rains and you see that oil splatter, that is it. It's like a drip glaze. Still has the tag. It even has the date on here. 1998. Surprisingly, you'll see some other ones similar to this with the tag still on there. So it was pretty cool to see the date on there. Do some comparisons and see that that is a real vintage one. So I got some things to prepare for my next auction. Shower done. Dishes not done yet. Knickknacks auction set for this Friday at 3 p.m. I should have waited and made that Thursday, but I feel like there's an appointment Thursday, which reminds me, 21st today? Yeah, today's the 21st. I have an appointment tomorrow at a dental industry, or a dental appointment. Why am I saying dental industry? Dental appointment, and then afterwards, I am really itching to go to the Deseret Industries, which isn't too far from my appointment. And that'll be most likely my next thrifting video. I went to some yard sales this past weekend. I didn't find anything until the last street, last community before calling it, because I was going to all these places and I didn't find anything. Nothing that was like, this is what I want, this is a value, this is what's good for me to resell. Sometimes you just don't find anything. Sometimes you find a lot of things, sometimes you find a small amount of things, and you just don't know what you're going to find unless you go out there and look for it. One of the coolest things I ended up finding was this silver 925 bracelet for $5. And then some other things, which I'm going to take out my truck and get them drafted here on eBay here in a moment, maybe even finished up, because it's already getting later and I think Carla's going to get here soon. And when she's home, I don't like to work on reselling stuff. I like to just focus on her, unless I know she's sleeping, and that's a different story, or if she's in the shower, I'll be jumping to reselling some stuff. And I still have to list things, more things on Knickknacks, because I already had some things preloaded from previous auctions that accumulates over time, and is good because you don't have to always have brand new things when it comes to auctions. Don't fall into a mindset of, oh, this stuff didn't sell, it's, oh, nobody likes it. You don't always get the same audience. And sometimes people might look at something and see that, man, I should have got it for that price because it's a deal, or because they just should have got it for the price that you have it for. And you just never know. So don't give up on things, just like people don't give up on you. Gonna just chill out for a moment. Carla should be here soon. And then tomorrow after my appointment, I am going to go thrifting. So I need to make sure I have everything ready for mañana. So, so far today, pretty good. See y'all soon. Like and subscribe.